What is going on, YouTube family? Yes, we are back at it again with another video. Yes, and of course, we're going to make sure that we stay consistent, like I said before. Um, but as you can see in the title, we are back with another anime tier list. This time, we're going to be discussing the anime protagonists themselves. Um, everything about a good anime has to be centered around a really good MC, aka main character, aka protagonist. If you don't have a good protagonist, it's I don't know. You just can't really have a good show without a good protagonist. So we're gonna go down a list of some and see what we think, see what we got going on. I will go ahead and let you know there will be spoilers, so be careful. Be careful if you have not watched any of the particular animes that I talk about. I don't want you to be uh, ruined by any of the things I may or may not say about their respective animes. Because, of course, in this, does the protagonist make the anime, but the anime has to have a good setting, a good environment for you to have a good protagonist as well. So, there's going to be a combination of how I feel about the anime and how it helps to shape said protagonist. But before we get into it, make sure you don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so that when I post, you do get the content as soon as I post it. And of course, hit that thumbs up so that, we help the channel grow, man. We try to get the movement going, moving along, you know. Hey, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the list and see what's cracking, see what's popping. Let's see. As I said before, we're going to be doing an anime protagonist list, or better known as main character. So let's go on down and check out the list. Of course, they have the S through D, but this one actually has a not watched row. So that actually is really nice in my book because, like I said, I don't want to disrespect a series by rating it awful because I haven't watched it and I refuse to. I have I Here we are going to show respect in the video and in the comment section, please, in regards to one another's favorite protagonists. Feel free to have your conversations, your debates, and all that, but please be mindful of each other. Don't be bashing. I know that some fandoms can be a little toxic at times, but please, by all means, in the comment section, be nice. So we're gonna go ahead and get right to it. And first and foremost, um, a controversial one here is Saitama. Now, right now I have been an A-list, but I'm trying to think more about the anime itself and the setup. One Punch Man is an amazing anime. It's really funny. It's hilarious. There's not really like an in-depth plot. I mean, it has a plot, but it's not like, oh my god, like I'm super deeply invested in the plot of the story. This is more along the lines of we have a parody anime protagonist who goes around. He did an insane amount of non-humanly possible workouts to get where he is, and now the dude has the ability to end you, literally end you, with just one punch. So it's like the setup for the anime is actually pretty good, but I just don't. I mean, and I know a lot of people are like, "Yo, One Punch Man can take out Superman." I mean, power wise, he probably can. But again, me personally, he's a parody character. He's not he was created with the concept of being a parody character, not one for you to really take serious. And I mean, I had to go on pretty much in depth for that one. I feel. But then let's see here. Oh, at the bottom you can see my boy Ichigo Kodasaki, which of course I'm gonna put in the top tier because one, Bleach is my favorite anime of all time, for the simple fact that it has an insane plot. You know, it does go a little bit back and forth, jumping here and there and everywhere as far as the storyline because the anime ended up throwing a lot of filler in, but even with that filler, you still get a nice sense of character development for Ichigo. He's a well-grounded, relatable character that you can just really see yourself being. Like he's the strongest. You essentially should say he's the strongest character of the series. I mean, from the fact that he was born into like the way he was born, the setup of Aizen predicting him being born and all. It's a great show. Ichigo is a very, very good protagonist in my book because of the fact that he deals with normal everyday life situations as well as his Shinigami, aka Soul Reaper, aka Death God ability responsibilities and faces so many things, but overcomes them. Always finds a way to overcome them because of who he is and his determination to take care of those he loves. So we're gonna go new school, and we're gonna go with my boy Denjiro. Gonna have to put him on. Gonna have to put him on the A list because I feel like he still got somewhere to go in regards to the character development. His character development so far is really good, but he's got a long way to go. Because first off, I mean, you got to remember he's somewhat of a crybaby, and it's like he does eventually overcome now, which is pretty dope. He's got a really good story, um, and of course his sister Nezuko definitely helps to elevate the story as well. Actually, you know what? I think I will go ahead and slide him up to the S category because even though he's young in his anime series is young and he's still got some development to go. Hopefully they'll continue so he can receive that said development. But I'm gonna go ahead and put him on the S. Cowboy Bebop. Can't remember for some reason I cannot remember his name to save my life, but yeah, very exciting story, very exciting action. Like this guy is if you when you watch Cowboy Bebop and you watch his story about being a hunting down space pirates and all that, it is very good. I like what they did with that story. You could even go as far as to say it was ahead of its time with the whole space travel and such, but also having a really cool, calm, collected main character who was able to always overcome what he needed to overcome. So definitely gonna put A tier, but maybe not quite S tier. Um, then let's see. Then my boy Summer Yukihira. Summer Yukihira. I'm gonna go ahead and put him on the S tier because his series is absolutely gold to me. Food Wars is a great story. In the short time it's been around, they have made a really good storyline. It is like 5 seasons in, so it's not a short anime even by any stretch. But he is definitely a good protagonist with a good storyline, a good plot, and you know the extras that come along with it make this a really good anime for me. I love it. I kind of hope they go further with the anime but if they're not, it's still top tier for me. I love the interactions with Soma Yukihiro. Boruto, I actually see that here. I'm gonna give him an A simply for the fact that he is essentially, to me, I'm sorry, but he is a knockoff Naruto. The only difference with him is the fact that he's smarter than Naruto, so he is different in that regard. I really can't bring myself to watch. I can't watch his series like I can watch Naruto or Naruto Shippuden. It just doesn't strike me like that. The fight with Sasuke and Naruto versus Momoshiki is hands down one of the top 10 greatest fights in anime history as far as graphics and such. Anime specifically, not movie, but anime. And that definitely uplifts the show. But Boruto, man, I just don't resonate with him like I did the story of Naruto. And I feel like it's just a repeat. So I mean, me personally, I can't get him past the A tier. So moving on, there's a lot of anime here. I don't. Oh, there's Simone from there is Simone from Gurren Lagann. You know that series is pretty dope because like Simone is this little kid. They have this civilization. He's somewhat of a uh, he has goals. He's idealistic, and then he meets up with his homie Kamina, which I'm not going to ruin it for anybody, but he has unfortunate situations. Um, but then Simon goes ahead and takes up the mantle of his good friend and pushes forward. He makes a name for himself. He actually gets a really good character development and becomes a really strong individual. And I like that about him because not every protagonist gets that, and he is really good. And again, the story actually sets him up to be great as well. Simone is definitely a great protagonist. This guy, Deku, Izuku Midoriya, and I'm gonna put him with that whole um, whiny type of person to begin with. And even though, from what I've seen in anime, he still hasn't gotten too far from that, he's still getting pretty good character development. He still gets, um, you can still see him getting stronger, overcoming things. Uh, for the over analytical people such as myself, I can really relate to him in that regard. Of course, the one thing that actually gets to me about Deku is the fact that he lets himself get pushed around by Bakugo or Kachan far too often, and it's like, man, you gotta get a stop letting him bully you like that. But maybe with the more character development, maybe if they continue the series, do maybe even a time skip where he gets a little stronger and more confident in himself, and stops letting Bakugo just bully him, then he'll be even better. But I am going to give him S tier only because I see potential. Of course, the anime is not over. We actually are getting season 6 in October, so that's dope. Let's see. Yeah, another another one of those parody type of protagonist, Psyche from the is it the disastrous life of Psyche. This guy is absolutely positively hilarious. Now, one weird thing about his anime is he never actually talks, and he actually. I'm gonna put him on B. I take that back. I'm gonna put him on B. because like as far as the setup of the anime, it's not. It doesn't really have an actual plot. It's just like they go around doing a whole lot of goofy stuff. He has a whole lot of goofy friends that say and do weird stuff. This guy never actually even opens his mouth throughout the series. Everything he does is through thought, and it's weird. It's really really weird. However, the things he says in his thoughts are insanely hilarious, and they keep you laughing. I don't think I can give him higher than a B ranking. Let's see here. Um, ooh, Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul. Another one that I'm going to have to kind of shortchange for the simple fact that his his series ruined him as of season 3 and beyond. Like, he started off as a simply, absolutely, positively amazing character for the first 2 seasons. Like, and in his situation, the fact that he started off the way he did as a big whiny um, baby didn't even really hurt him as far as I'm concerned. It actually made it that much more enjoyable when he actually accepted what he had become, and especially in that second season when he really, really accepted what he had become. Man, oh my goodness, Kaneki is simply amazing. But bro, I'm sorry, I just can't put you on that S tier simply for the fact that your anime itself let you down. I'm sorry, bro. I would definitely put you on S tier if it hadn't been for that. Then let's move on. I'm trying to find that one guy. This isn't the guy I was talking about specifically, but we always gonna go ahead and put the homie Luffy, Monkey D. Luffy, in the S tier because man, what he has obtained all the way up until this point is absolutely positively amazing. Oda has done a really good job of giving us a really beautiful storyline, character development for all characters, not just the main one, but all characters. Um, Again, what has just recently happened in the manga for Luffy is top tier, top of the class, man. It's like what he does, where he is going with what he is able to do is just mind blowing. And it really, and it's funny also because me personally, I feel like he's not as stupid as people say. Because like, there's the running gag that he is like this idiot, and in a lot of cases he does say or not know, or say some stupid stuff or not know stuff that maybe he should. But if you actually take in consideration like his intuition, he has a genius level intuition about things. Like, I don't really know how to really explain it, but like if you ever really look at the things where he's assessing a situation, not just in fighting. Yeah, he's a fighting genius, but if you if you assess his intuition in regards to his friends' personalities and their reading how they feel about a situation, he is actually a really smart character, and it's really fun to watch. Even at 1,020 episodes, I mean chapters in hold on a second, 1,020 episodes in the anime and 1,051 in the manga. So yeah, very good story building for him. Definitely love the show and the series in general. Mob Psycho is one of those that I need to still watch. Uh, haven't watched but like an episode, but he definitely seems like he has some good potential there. So I can't wait to see how that plays out. Um, Now, this is one that I watched with family, and I'm gonna put you in the B selection, Lelouch, because Code Geass itself was a very good anime, and it had a very good story. It had a good plot, even like betrayal, leading to getting power, finding out that you were betrayed, and then doing something about it with the power is absolutely amazing. But some of the stuff, in fact, no, not just some, but so much, so many decisions made by this character were just like, you were set up to be a genius, but yet you are one of the dumbest people I've ever met in my life. What influenced you to make this decision, and how stupid can you truly be? You have so much working for you with the ability and the setup of your story. But uh, yeah, I mean that's really just how I feel. And I'm sorry, that's one that if you're mad at me, you're just gonna have to be mad at me about. But that's just how I feel. All right, all right. Oh, here we go. Big boy Naruto. Naruto. Of course, we're gonna put him up here with the S tier because, of course, you know him having such a long running anime and even being involved in the spinoff, he gets an amazing character development. He gets amazing character development, and you can't push that off to the side, knowing what he had to go through in order to become what he became and the struggles he overcame based on his determination and his power, and eventually realizing that he wasn't by himself. He wasn't alone. He had people to depend on and help him out. So it's like, this Naruto, even though your series was riddled, absolutely positively filled with filler episode, it didn't really hinder you yourself as a character. So I won't. I Yeah, you're definitely going to go ahead and stay in the S category. I mean, you definitely have earned your spot in that category. Now, as far as Boruto, they did you dirty with the character design because you look like a lesbian. Man, they definitely could have gave you a much better character design in Boruto. So they kind of gypped you on that, but that's not your series, so I'm not going to hold that against you. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! I don't even know what this guy is, so I don't. I'm gonna definitely put him in not watched. Oh, there's I can never remember who is who, um Light or L. I'm not sure. I can't never remember which one is which because that's not one I have finished. I have watched but not finished. But you have potential, even though I'm a little concerned about how crazy you might be after you receive your ability. Because in fact, the your mentality once you really understand your power, you go a little crazy, bro. And that's unnerving because, bro, you really lose it after a while. So me personally, I can't put you on the S tier, but your storyline definitely helps you out. You and the guy, Light, the L and Light, back and forth makes your story and kind of settles some of the uneasiness from how crazy you sound in a lot of the stuff. So that actually helps you out. But again, for me, you're just still not going to be an S tier character. Sorry. I don't know how I'm overlooking one of the biggest Protagonist. But I see my boy Sinku right here, and brother, I'm gonna tell you what, your anime, your anime has kept me on the edge of my seat. When we were constantly getting new episodes of your anime, I was sitting on my seat, ready, willing, and able to jump on every single episode to make sure I saw you and your boy and his love interest, just like Taiji is his name, Taiji. Um, you guys were comedy gold. There was a little bit of education in there, which I'm big on being smart. So I love the fact that his character is incredibly smart and like the science they explain it. There's a good plot, good character development there. I just hope that it continues. I think the manga may have ended, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not 100% sure, but if we get a chance to keep the anime going, which I hope, I pray to God we do, I'm definitely going to be, again, waiting every single week for those episodes to drop. Without question. Without a doubt. Let's see. Gintama is one I haven't watched. Trying this Magica show. I've heard a little bit about it, and I was thinking about watching it. I'm trying my best to get around to watching that particular anime, but I haven't got there yet. Trying to see some of the big time names. Oh, there's Gon from Hunter x Hunter. I'm gonna have to put you in the A list, buddy, because your anime is really good, and it was one that there was a lot of good action and everything. Good, a lot of fun to watch. Your anime was exceptionally good. It had a good storyline. You got good character development and everything like that. But the thing that messes up your character for me is your strongest ability that you go to use almost kills you. And as much as I want to put you on the S tier, that that one fact that your biggest, strongest ability, almost dadgum there, kills you. I can't bring myself to put you any higher. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please don't hate me if you're a big Gon fan. Please don't hate me. Let me see here. Oh, then we got one of the newcomers, Itidori. Of course. You get comparisons to Ichigo. Your series does, at least because of the hollows from Bleach and the monsters in your series. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and put you in the S category for the simple fact that I agree. You have a really good story, a really good anime, really good setup, and your series actually gives you a very unique, and as far as I'm aware, never before seen ability that makes you a pretty dope character. I like Ichido. So I'm really hoping that with more character development, you'll be even better, so that you stay on that S tier for me. But I don't see any reason why I feel like you would drop down. Like I think at this particular point, the only thing that would make me drop you down will be as if we get to the end of the series and then they end up having to kill you for some reason, and that would just like That would be devastating in my book. That would really ruin this great series. Jujutsu Kaisen is a super dope anime, super dope series, and I can't wait to see what else they do with it. Let's see here. I'm trying to find some more that I've actually seen because none of these protagonists actually really. Okay, I've never seen Haiku, so we're gonna put Haiku in the never watch list. We're gonna put this guy in the never watch list because I haven't watched Full Metal Alchemist and Attack on Titan. Never watched, but it's on my list. It is on my list, so just to let y'all know, it is on my list. From what I'm aware of, though, the series is a little weird, but it is on my list of shows. Yo, this anime I watched a little bit of, but it's weird. Yeah, I don't really understand your anime. I don't even know how to describe how I don't understand your anime because it's weird. Like I have actually watched a few episodes, but I don't get it. I feel like I know what anime this guy's from, but I can't put my finger on it. Oddly enough, I don't see Goku from Dragon Ball, which is insanely odd because how can you have an anime list and not have Goku or maybe even Vegeta for that matter? I don't I don't know. Going line by line to see if there's anyone I left out or forgot or anything like that. Oh, Fu from Samurai Champloo. You were poop. You, I wish they would have actually chosen someone else as the protagonist for this show, but Samurai Champloo is absolutely positively amazing, absolutely positively amazing. But her as the protagonist, that ruined it for me. Y'all should have chose someone else as your protagonist for that show. That was a big letdown for y'all to do that because I absolutely positively love Samurai Champloo. Positively love it. Like if I had to choose any other character, I would have put you on the S tier. But of course, I would have to put Goku if he was on here on the S tier because even though he's a little bit retarded, he doesn't. Outside of fighting, he has no common sense whatsoever. You know, he's a very influential character, and rightfully so. His anime is pretty much the godfather of all anime. You know, any new, many new current gen anime have some kind of reference back to Dragon Ball. Of course, me personally, that's this is who I wish was considered a protagonist, but you know, Goku's been the protagonist since day one of Dragon Ball. Not just Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball GT or Dragon Ball Super, but Goku was the protagonist from episode number one. So obviously he's going to be the one that we rate that show based off of. But I don't even see him on here, which is insanely weird. There's so many anime that they left off of this list. Right? For instance, where is Kenshin from Rurouni Kenshin? Where in the world is he on this list? Where is Baki from Baki? I don't know his actual name, but where is that character from Baki? Um, Trying to think of some other anime I've watched. Where's Natsu from Fairy Tail? This is a really interesting. anime list, and I don't really get why they left off some of the most amazing anime protagonists. I don't get it. I mean, even if you wanted to go back in the day, you left off the main character from Fist of the North Star, Yu Yu Hakusho. You left off Yusuke from Yu Yu Hakusho. How do you do that? But I guess we'll end it right there because, like I said, they've left off a lot of very, very good protagonists from so many anime. But you guys give me your thoughts. Tell me who you guys see that they left off in the comment section below because I'm actually a little disappointed with the fact that they left off even Rimuru from the time I got reincarnated as a slime. So many other characters. So many other really, 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 really good protagonists that they left off this list and that I'm really ashamed of. But yeah, again, like I said, we're going to end it right there. Again, tell me your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section. And again, please, by all means, be nice, be courteous. Do not exhibit any toxicity in my comments below, or your comment will get banned. Or your comment may get you banned. Actually, we'll say it like that. Uh, so again, please be respectful of each other. Um, and of course, this is Fluent Movement signing out. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.